people love, first of all, once they discovered it. I think a lot of us were really thrilled when you came out with this, because so often you read about sunscreens and all the chemicals in sunscreens and how, you know, you put a chemical on our skin that's going into our body. So I think that a lot of us understand that, and yet it's sort of like, you know, a double-edged sword. You have to do something to protect your skin from the sun. But on the flip side, nobody wants to be putting a bunch of chemicals on their skin if they don't have to. Well, you don't have to.
Right, and most of the products are just chemical laden. And these are chemicals that unfortunately are absorbed through the skin. These are chemicals that have been known and shown to be hormone disruptive. So the only chemical sunscreen you should ever contemplate putting on your body or on a loved one's body, certainly a child, would be zinc oxide or, in a pinch, titanium dioxide. Those are the only two. These are mineral oxides. They are not absorbed into the body. They have not absorbed into the skin. You shouldn't spray them on. They should come in a cream or a lotion. But those are the only two forms of sunscreens. And I have some charts here. Well, this is just a little chart on our product. If we run down the list, it's dermatologist tested. Actually, it was recently now ophthalmologist tested, so it doesn't burn the eyes. Ophthalmologist tested. It's being pediatrician tested. It's noncomedogenic. It's designed for sensitive skin and preservative-free. What good is a sunscreen that can't be used by someone with extremely sensitive skin? So it's fragrance-free, it's hypoallergenic, it's paraben-free, phthalate-free, petroleum-free, sulfate-free, gluten-free, mineral-based, broad spectrum, smooth and transparent. It's white like any zinc oxide product is, but immediately as you spread it, it goes away. And you don't have to glob this on. You just put it on and it goes on smoothly. No chemical sunscreens at all, vegan, cruelty-free, not tested on animals. The only animals we tested on are humans, and they didn't complain, they liked it. Eco-friendly, reef-friendly, and it's made in the USA. But this is just a chart on the chemical sunscreens. And these are the options for sunscreens. These are all the legal sunscreens. Zinc oxide is the only sunscreen that's a complete UVA and a complete UVB block. That's why it's the best. Titanium dioxide, partial UVA, but complete UVB. If you look at the rest of the chemical sunscreens, none of them are UVA and UVB. That's why when you look at a chemical sunscreen, they'll have 3, 4, 5 of these comprising 25, 30% of the formula. And these are the chemicals that I'm referring to that are absorbed into the skin that can be hormone disruptors. And even if we have a chart here that talks about, where is it? Here we go. That talks about, this is recently from the Food and Drug Administration, that the chemical sunscreens, because the public record does not currently contain sufficient data to support positive, generally regarded as safe findings or determinations for sinoxate, deoxybenzone, ensilazole, homosalate, miratamate, octinoxate, octisalate, octocrylene, patamate. And these are the chemical sunscreens, avibenzone, oxybenzone. We are proposing that these ingredients are category 3. Nearly all of these sunscreens' active ingredients also have limited or no data characterizing their absorption. Most of them are absorbed into the skin. If you put them on your body and you gave a blood sample or a urine sample, they'd see them. That's not where I want to see my sunscreen. And also, they're absorbed into your skin, so they interact with the sun. Our zinc oxide blocks the sun. It doesn't interact with the sun. So it's an entirely different and safer approach. Again, it doesn't have to be mine. You will find mine to be the simplest, the most straightforward. We basically have a dozen ingredients in this product, and it's over 50% water. So it's not oily, it doesn't go on oily. It will blend perfectly with your makeup. It'll go underneath your makeup again because it's water-based. So it's nothing like it. We've been doing sunscreen for almost or a little over 20 years. And this is the most advanced sunscreen you'll find anywhere on the planet. There's nothing quite like it anywhere. And the price, the sunscreen that we typically have seen that we look at out there, a 2-ounce supply is $30 to $50 for 2 ounces. You get 6 ounces of this sunscreen for $39 and change.
Exactly.
So, a bargain.
It is such a bargain. It really is. I use it on the baby. I put my little picture up on Facebook of Lana and I. We were out by the pool this week, or this weekend.
I saw that, yes.
And you did? And
she's adorable.
And again, she's so cute. But really, I mean, if you have little ones, there's no other sunscreen I would put on her, period. I mean, when I was just so thrilled you came out with this. I love it. I just put it on now. It's not white. It's not tacky at all. It's fragrance-free. I mean, you put it on, I just put it on both hands. I mean, it feels wonderful on your skin. So that's the beautiful thing about this, because a lot of sunscreens that are chemically, they almost feel chemically. They feel tacky on your skin. This is really nice. If you haven't tried it yet, I think you're gonna absolutely love it, but just the peace of mind that we're not putting these added chemicals. To your point, you put it on your skin, it's going into your body. Unfortunately, there are not a lot of options out there. This is, I think, the very best option. I'm thrilled you did it, and I think that people who try it love this. It's another big customer pick on hsn.com.
And it was a natural thing for us because obviously making vitamins and mineral supplements for 40 years, it wasn't much of a leap for us 20 plus years ago to make a mineral-based sunscreen. We're not a cosmetic company, but this is a mineral-based sunscreen, so it was right up our alley. And we're able to do this in a way that's quite different from how a typical beauty care product would go about it. I wanted to make this product pure. I wanted to make it water-based. Typical sunscreens have 30, 40 ingredients in it. I think other than water and zinc oxide, there's 12 other ingredients in this product. And as I said, it's fragrance-free, it's preservative-free, it's paraben-free. You won't find anything like it. And instead of doing it as a Today Special, what we were going to do back in June, we decided to do it as a summer special. So we basically have Today Special pricing all the way until the end. I think at the end of September is when it's going to go away.
Perfect. I hope you will try it. You'll be so glad you did. We'll continue to take all of your orders here. We are wrapping up. I want to let everybody know, if you're just joining us, coming up at midnight, one of our biggest, most exciting Today Specials of the year. For the birthday month, Andrew brings us our favorite beauty product, Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails, at the big